By the way, Lord King Ghidorah.
Yes, Fang? What is it?
I have a question.
What is it?
Why do you want to get revenge on Godzilla so badly?
Because
Junior's parents humiliated me. They defeated me back in 1991. 1981? Dang, that's a long time ago. Of course it's been a long time. Of course it was a long time ago, idiot. Anyways, they killed me, and of course it got brought back as a cyborg, and that kind of failed as well. And plus, their ancestors have been humiliating my ancestors for a long time. And so that's more like the reason why I want to get revenge on them. So you asked me a question. Let me ask you a question. Why do you want Rexy so badly? Well, me and her were childhood friends, and short version of the story, we were friends, of course. I assumed that scientists in Jurassic Park were trying to kill us and torturing us. Well, I assumed that the scientists were torturing us and killing us, so I put a stop to it. Rex got mad. She and I ended up fighting, and we were no longer friends. And I still have a crush on her. You're a Spinosaurus, right? Yeah. And Rex, he's a T-Rex. Yeah. King are coming up with a bust out laughing. What's so funny? Seriously? A T-Rex and a Spinosaurus dating? That is so messed up. But what do you mean it's messed up? I mean, look at you guys, you're not even the same species. I mean, if you were like a Daspletosaurus or a Tarbosaurus, I'm pretty sure it will work out. Because you guys are kinda, sort of the same species. Okay, we may not be the same species, but in our human forms we kind of look like the same species. Still, that just won't work out. I mean, what would the child even look like? Would it look like a T-Rex with a Spinosaurus sailor, or would it look like a Spinosaurus with a freaking T-Rex head on its face? You know, now that you mention it, it does kind of sound weird. Well, we can always adopt a child. Still! I mean, but then the way Godzilla was technically a dinosaur. Wait, really? Yeah. He was more like a dinosaur called the Godzillasaurus, but he was very similar to a T-Rex. In a way. Just way bigger. Like how big? Rivals in Sauropod size? Does that work for you? Oh god, that big? That's a friggin' big carnivore. Mm-hmm. So, we're done with these stupid questions? Yeah, sure. Which person you want me to go get first? Go wake up Gigan. He's in this outpost. Outpost 92. Outpost 92? Yeah, most of my men have been captured by Monarch. They've been studying. Well, most of them are actually asleep, and they're waiting for me to wake them all up. So, I need you to convince them that their master is indeed alive, but not in the way that they think. Okay. But how will they believe me? Oh, don't worry, they'll believe you, alright. Once when they realize that you are telling the truth, they'll instantly believe you and want you to take them straight to their master. Alright. Ghidorah handed Fang the teleporting device, and Fang was off. He was off to get King Ghidorah's men, one by one, and bring them straight to him. Meanwhile, back with Godzilla, it was the next day. Junior woke up, and he yawned a little bit, still remembering about what happened last night. About the incident with Fang. Rex was just telling Blue about that. How in the world did he find us? Must have followed our trail. Pervert. He always was a pervert. Me and him are, well, still friends. But don't worry, you got Godzilla. Well, now. So chances of him making you his are pretty low. Yeah, but I don't want Junior to get involved with something that's, that's kind of old between me and Fang. Rexy, look. You love Junior, do you? Of course I do. Well, do you want him to let you get yourself killed? I mean, how do I describe that story that time? You almost got your butt killed by Fang. You have a point. But you're concerned for him. I know. Honestly, I don't blame you. And honestly, if I ever had a boyfriend like that, I'll be concerned for him too, but I know that he can handle himself. Especially when it comes to handling a weak little Spinosaurus. So, yeah. Alright. I guess you're right. Oh, speaking of Junior, here he comes right now. Hey Rexy. Hey Blue. Hey, how did you sleep last night? I slept pretty fine. What about you guys? I slept pretty fine. Same here. Special about the Fang incident. Don't worry about him. If he shows himself again, I'll rip his disgusting head off his body and shove it down to a Titan's throat. Jesus. See, Rexy? See what I mean? Okay, I'm seeing your point. What point? Rexy explained everything, and Junior kind of went to laughing and gave her a little hug. Stop laughing, I was being serious. I'm sorry. You really think a puny Spinosaurus can actually do some damage to me? I'm a freaking god, for crying out loud. I was being serious. Yes, though. Come on. You were being that serious. I'm defending you from him. Stop it! Okay, I'll stop. Blue couldn't help to bust out laughing. Oh my god, you guys act like a freaking married couple. Well, stop it! Stop embarrassing me! The both of you! Junior and Blue were laughing so hard, but eventually ended up stopping, not wanting to make Rexy a little upset. Okay, we'll stop. We still gotta worry about King Ghidorah, though. He's still out there. Oh god, I just have a scary thought. What is it? What happened if Fang ends up finding in King Ghidorah and agrees to work with him. Please, what would King Ghidorah need for... Why would King Ghidorah found a use for a tiny little Spinosaurus like him? Honestly, if I was King Ghidorah, I would honestly find someone else that I could use to be like my little puppet. I mean, Rexy, he's not wrong. I mean, why would King Ghidorah need the help of a puny Spinosaurus? Because anyways, probably to be like a spy or try to reunite his whole army and back together. Oh yeah, that is one way how to describe it. I mean, if Fang does find King Ghidorah and ends up doing what he says, there's a possible chance that he could reunite Ghidorah's entire army. You guys remember who King Ghidorah's army is, right? Yeah, your father explained the whole story. To me about King Ghidorah's army and how he and your mom was managed to defeat them. I also heard that most of King Ghidorah's army is like still around. Like they're alive, but they're not well active, and they're just sleeping. That's because they're waiting for their boss to wake up. I mean, Blue, would you go to sleep for like a really long time, waiting for your boss to wake up? I mean, I guess. I guess you have a point. Exactly. So, yeah. I mean, I would do anything to wake up my minions. Or if I was serving someone for a long time and they just decided to go to sleep, or they got killed by someone or something, I would probably go to sleep for a very long time as well. Just only wake up when they, like, ask me, like, hey, wake the frick up. Yeah, you do have a good way of describing the story, Junior. Exactly. Well, since we kind of got that out of the way, what should we do now? I don't know. The Survey Corps is on a day off, I think. So we don't have anything to do, really. But we could walk around for a little bit. You know what? I'm hungry. I'm not saying you, yeah, I'm hungry too. You know what? Let's go buy some lunch. Okay. By the way, Junior, how's Aaron doing? Oh, he's doing pretty fine. Honestly, he's doing really fine. So far, the Survey Corps is forgiving him and understanding who really was in control of Aaron's body. Making him act like, well, how the way he acted. So, yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah. Any news from Mothra yet? No, not really. If there was some news, she would have let me know, and I would have let you guys know by now. So, nope, no news yet about King Ghidorah. Well, I'm just gonna have to keep looking, because as long as he's still around here, this whole world is in danger. You got that right, Rexy. You got that right.